spoke with the union. He was upset that you made, those comments. So I guess why you thought it wasn't a good decision to close down, or the fact that you didn't know,
To start out with, I don't know what the union has said. The union has not contacted me.
Gotcha.
But when you close down Dodge Street, that is unprecedented, and it's a major event. I didn't know about it. The deputy command staff of the police didn't know about it, and our public works department didn't know about it.
Gotcha.
And so that's why I said I don't think it was very well thought out, because when you do something unauthorized like that without anybody knowing about it, it's a big deal. And it caused a lot of problems on Dodge Street that morning. If the intersection was slick and there were some cars that had spun out, there's every reason to call a tow truck and to call Public Works and get it plowed and get it sanded. And that's what I think should have happened. But my comments were made after I did not know about it, command staff didn't know about it, nor did Public Works know about it.
Yeah.
And so when you have a snow event like that, things have to be coordinated, and it shouldn't be just a unilateral decision of one or two people.
And so they're saying, the the plow trucks, it took them over 2 hours to get out there. The cars were getting stuck. I don't know if you saw the video of the police officer getting out.
I have not seen anything that they are saying, or any video. They have not shared anything with us. But it seems like if there was that incident there, then there was an issue like that there, it seems like that they would have called the Public Works or the mayor's office.
Gotcha.
That should have been everything has to be coordinated with a snow event. And what my opposition is making a unilateral decision without having any authorization to do that. We have congested intersections all over the city. There were slick spots all over the city, and those things need to be coordinated.
Yes, and I know you guys are taking a lot of heat. Saw some Facebook comments directed, especially on your Facebook page. People weren't happy with the preparation for the snow. They're saying, what's going on right now? There wasn't pre-treatment. We know why there wasn't pre-treatment.
There wasn't pre-treatment.
Browser explained that to us.
Right.
People are upset right now. How do you explain to them that, it's snow? How do you explain to these people?
Well, first of all, social media just opens up for a lot of comments. A lot of the comments on my Facebook were as a result of us trying to get out accurate, current information that we think people need to know. A lot of comments on there were from people that don't even live in our state. And so, that's what you open yourself up to with social media, but we still use it because we're trying to get accurate information out there. When you have any kind of big snow event during rush hour, you're going to have problems. But, we had our crews report in at midnight. We had every resource that we have, besides personnel and equipment, out on the streets. You can't pre-plow a street. You can only start plowing once the snow falls. And unfortunately, the snow was falling at rush hour, and it continued on. So yes, we're going to have slick streets. People need to drive very, very cautiously. But to say that we weren't doing anything, that's not true. To say if there weren't plows out, that's not true. At one time, we had over 200 plows out. We have 5,000 lane miles of road in the city, and it takes a while to plow it. But at rush hour, the snow was coming down. It was coming down continuously, and there was a lot of traffic on the road. And you're going to have congestion, and you're going to have slick spots. But we have a plan. That plan was developed in 2008, 2009. We did a complete study about what our snow plan will be. There were some recommendations that came out of that plan, which we're following now. One was to de-ice, and the other was to hire the residential contractors, which we did. I had told the World Herald yesterday, I think it's a good time now, since it's been 2007. It wasn't even with the last administration. It was during the Fahey administration that we do another study and reevaluate what our plan is. But we are consistently following the plan that we have used since 2008. We are not cutting back at all. In fact, each year since I've been mayor, we've added almost $1 million to the snow and ice removal budget every year. So we're adding more. We're not cutting back, and we don't hold back. There's almost $7 million in that budget. We're not holding back at all. And it's not an issue of trying to save money. It's an issue of all our resources are out there trying to do the best job they can, considering the conditions that we had during rush hour in a snow event.
And now there was that police officer who's out there for 2-3 hours pushing cars, anything, you know, he was trying to get cars up the hill. Do you commend his work, or was he just doing his job?
I have not been briefed at all on what he was doing, but it has to be coordinated. And that's what Public Works' job is in these events, is to get out there and make sure the streets are passable, and if there's slick spots, that they can be sanded. And so it needed to be coordinated. It should not be a one-person unilateral decision. And if there was an event out there going on for 3 hours, I should have known about it, and so should the Public Works Department, instead of making a decision to close down Dodge Street. It was closed down temporarily, of what I am told now, to get a couple of the cars towed, and to get it plowed, and to get it sanded. But that should have been coordinated with the city.
With the city. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thank you so much for a couple
You're
minutes
welcome.
of your time.